Champion, we are here. The second battle of Thanksgiving, on the URL was dropping Reed Dollaz versus T-Rex, a match that was in the making for years. You know what I mean? It's making Tech 9 point out some jack that came up here on Champion, so we want to give them the utmost respect and do this review. The face-off was dope. It's one of the best face-offs ever. You know what I mean? It painted the picture. It set the tone for the battle, at least between the two. I was expecting fireworks. I feel like the match was solid, had very dope moments. The first round for Rex, fire, and Reed carrying through the second three. But so I was expecting a little more. I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting a little more. You know what I mean? Expecting Rex to fight back a little more too. So, what's your thoughts on the battle?
Pretty cool battle, especially the first round. I feel like the first round of the battle was probably the best round of the battle between both individuals. I feel like
I disagree. Go ahead.
I just feel like the excitement for the battle. Rex first was crazy, and then Reed first was okay. But I felt like after the first round, the excitement of the battle just it fizzled out. Mayweather specifically wanted to see this battle.
Yeah.
He watched a couple other boring battles prior to this battle. This battle, like in the building, this battle kind of it doesn't look that crazy on camera on YouTube, but in the building, this battle kind of like was a savior because the event was just dull, and then you got Mayweather sitting there. You got $1 billion guy sitting there just like bored, and no one's engaging. No one has any Mayweather lines. We knew Mayweather would be there, so we had intel probably a month prior to going to Vegas. So, and I'm pretty sure they had the same intel because they want them to, pander towards, come up with a crazy line. I did not hear one crazy Mayweather line throughout the whole event. Like nothing intricate that would have me like, oh my God, if you hear that. But I think Rex did a lot of pandering to Mayweather.
But that was like on the spot.
In his first round. But to me, as you just said, I think this battle could have been a lot better. For this to be 10 years in the making, for these guys to hate each other. We've seen their face off. They were ready to fight. We know the after stuff.
After when the cameras cut off, it was still going on.
Serious. Like these
guys, they did not want to talk to each other at all. We had to escort them out one by one. Like, hold on, chill out. Come on, it's just a battle. You know what I mean? So there was real animosity there, at least for the first three, so I will say.
So with that, I'm just expecting a whole lot more, and I'm just going to call it out for what it was. I think Rex second and third was a mixtape frenzy. Okay. I think Reed Dollaz had a couple mixtape stuff in there too.
I feel like Reed Dollaz mixtape stuff was actually good. I like that.
In his second round, I think Reed's third round was directed towards Rex. His third round, I heard a lot of stuff directed strictly for Rex, and I liked Reed's third round. I think Reed's third is his best round of the battle, of the battle for him. His third round, but overall, I just expected a whole lot more, and I was pretty surprised that me and Rex were going back and forth about who won after the battle. I had to keep it real, and Rex, he lost the battle, but overall, I was surprised that Rex came as light as he did. He rhymed a lot of the same words. You don't change. I mean, we sometimes use the same syllable, but he used his rhyme pattern. He used a lot of the same exact words, like stop time, bomb time. It was like, and I'm not. That's not. Rex doesn't normally do that. Everybody does that from time to time, but not a whole round full of it. And I'm not used to Rex doing something like that. I expected Rex to come back better than ever. This was his moment. And I didn't get that, and I think we're going to go through the battle, but we all know who won this battle.
I don't think I want to go through the battle like that. I do want to give. I mean, you can give some lines, but I think we're coming at this battle like this because the second round from Rex in the third round where he's sitting down. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if he had a problem there or something like that, but this could have been better on his. I feel like Reed did what he's supposed to do. I feel like Reed had a game plan, he executed it, and I gotta give him credit for that. You know what I mean? So.
Heavy shit, but don't really want this smoke. I'm the type of nigga be at your front door with a sword off in the coat. Let them all off, blow your balls off, then the halls off in the boat. Hit the highway, get the ratchet off me, shake the law off. I'm the ghost, nigga.
I feel like Reed executed his game plan pretty well. I'm not saying it was the greatest of all, but I think it was really good. And I think it worked for that moment. You have to write for your opponent. And I think Reed wrote for his opponent and won this battle clear. This was the best Reed we've seen in a while. This was a really great showing for Reed.
It showed improvement from, you gotta think how he came back from URL, John Don, right? Then he battled Chess. Chess is pretty good. Like this, it shows like he's making strides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and now I can't wait to see him back. I know everybody can't wait to see Reed. When is your next battle? Who you battling next? This was a really good showing by Reed. He did really well. Rex starts off, he's getting the crowd hype. He went first, and I always when people go first, right? You get that initial surge of energy from the crowd. Oh, he's going first, but it dies down. So if you don't have a game plan, if there's not a reason why you're going first, I don't suggest anybody go first because it dies down halfway through your first round and definitely your second round. So now you're at a disadvantage where somebody can rebuttal your second and third because you just went first instead of flipping a coin. So I'm telling everybody, I don't suggest nobody go first unless there's a specific reason why you're going first. But Rex starts off with his classic equal up to this real ish. He has he pandered to Floyd. Hey, yo, Floyd, he gonna die in the ring like Apollo. Because all I can think about is Creed when I see Reed. Fire. Since Floyd here, he should read where the next punch coming from. You think I came with Miranda's, that's the way I'm gonna give Reed these rights.
And the nurses don't even like him, they don't want him there. And the doctor asking him shit like, blink twice if you understand.
He had a lot of stuff. He said, doctor asking him, like, blink twice if you understand. He said, no referee can save him, only God can count him out. Muzzle on the gun. I can't read, I'm trying to sound him out. He said, name like Reed, all I could think about is booking you. Your co-defendant get a bullet too, bookmarks. I thought that, people thought, what do you mean booking him? But I thought it made sense for this battle. I'm telling helicopters. They gonna need helicopters. That's whoever think Reed live like a teleprompter. Fire. He had code word Louis Vuitton. That mean they read about him. I like that. He said I used the Miller in a second like a stopwatch. Fire. I got guns that niggas guarding Barack got. This is the Rex that I know. He said since Mayweather here, let me mention some different ish. He want to play social media like Curtis, so I'm gonna make sure there's 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Fire. Like this is the Rex. If Rex came like this in second and 2 and 3, he'd win this battle clear. He would win this battle clear.
That, but go ahead.
Rex first round is fire. He was on fire, and then Reed comes out. He said, Rex versus Reed. This is gonna be the battle of the night. Trey Pound, long pipe, making battle for his life. He said, you won't fight back, but if nigga throws shots on the ground, you want to tight back. Saying all Rex does is tight back on the ground. He said that Mac 10 be under my wing. Yeah, that's my boot thing. Hoodie on, or let it swing from the neck, shoestring. Move solo, 32 in the clip like it's Wu-Tang. He said, I ain't Casanova, my nigga won't punch your teeth out. I'm playing in the trash with the mask, I got the heat out. Soon as you turn the car off, open the door, the feet out. 2, 2, 3s, cracking the glass, I knock a seat out.
That flow though, it's that old school. It's old school.
No one can flow like Reed.
Yeah.
No one can do that.
Yeah.
The 12 gauge shotty, the barrel looked like a musket. He said, Philly, where we be with the ish. In your city the next day, I'm Chief Keef with the trips. He said, assault rifle on a tripod. Cock it, spin the room. Act like we Uber. When we booked the ride, I sent a goon. I thought Reed first was cool, but I felt like Rex won the first round.
I get the first round to T-Rex too. And I thought, the next one's, I don't know if you want to keep doing the just.
I mean, I just wanted, I'll run through them really quickly. I thought Rex second was okay. Yeah. Crackhead paid you back on the third. The Instagram beef and no evidence. He said that stop the Instagram beef and no evidence, please. He said extendo-ish, really extendo, longer than a duck net, hunt wire on Nintendo. He said, I'll have his soul floating away, you'll think Aladdin took him. He said, Rex on that smack stage, Mac swing like Beanie fighting on backstage. Everybody remember the DVD or the tape that came out backstage with Hove, and that was a classic, John. He said Island Gilligan. He had the Island Gilligan line. I thought that was dope. But to me, it was an okay round from Rex, and I really expected more. To me, I feel like he couldn't control his breathing, which probably took away from his material because Rex is projection.
And it's one moment throughout the battle, you literally can't figure out what he's saying. Like, literally, for a good 10 seconds. I'm like, yo, I can't.
What is he saying? Yeah.
I thought maybe I couldn't hear you in the building when I watched him on camera. Like, nah, he ain't not really saying anything at all. Like, it's crazy.
I think, battle rappers know, like, if you can't control your breathing during a battle, you're not going to say your stuff the way you would normally say it. And how you say it, we always say, is not what you say, is how you say it. Twerk says a lot of stuff the right way. If you can't say it, you can't deliver this line, then there's no use. And I feel like Rex, for some reason, he couldn't control and he couldn't keep his pace. Maybe he was too over amped. Sometimes I've been in everybody. We get over jealous, we get overzealous, over amped, whereas though we're just uncontrollably and it's just not coming out the way we expected it to come out. But Reed come out, he talks about Sean killing them, Mook, all this other stuff, all those people that killed them. Then he had the Carbon got a nice stock. Is it me? or did this nigga look like everybody's dyke aunt? He said, you on the gram getting pedicures. I'm having metal wars. Chip on that shoulder till you shoot that head off yours. He said, even if it's home court advantage, you gonna forfeit. Y'all thought I was finished. Chopper hit the back and knocked the trunk up out his engine. Reed is doing that flow.
Yeah.
Vegas, they loved that flow he was doing. That's what he was getting the crowd on his side. 50 cal hit his mug. See the gums through his cheek. He said, my itch with the snub up in a Wonder Brawl. He said, hit the grand champ with a grand slam. I'm the type to play your bodega, break 100 on a Lucy. You know what I mean? I thought Reed was good in the second round as well. I thought Reed was better than Rex. I don't think he clearly beat Rex in the second.
I thought he clearly beat Rex. I thought he clearly beat
edged. I thought he edged Rex.
Clear.
I thought he edged
with a couple E's, an extra A, an extra aura. Yeah. You know what I mean? Clear.
I thought Rex had some okay lines in the second round. So I mean, when I watched it back, I think Reed definitely got the second round. But I don't think like in the building. I'm like
better bars though, better bars, better flow patterns.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The sound, and the consistency of the round. Clearly the Reed.
Yeah.
And even the consistency of the battle. So from the first to the third, he's always consistent every round.
Yeah. And then the third, this was just a terrible round by Rex. I only had like 2 lines down. And I call this round, and I literally got it. This is Mixtape Island. Rex mixtape, he rhymed a lot of the same words in the third round. And I don't even know, wasn't nothing tailor made. For them to have this, for this battle to be 10 years in the making, there was no content at all from Rex. At all. Like nothing. I didn't get no strong content that had me go, oh, like, and then the third, you cannot close a battle like this out in the third like this. First one was short, and then he said he had like 2 lines. He said he was made from the cloth that's called sucker denim. He only front on niggas that's more sucker denim. He had a body shot. I got fancy with it. Surgery made it look like Dr. Miami did it. I like that line. And then he had 40 shooting fast like the shells on Nitro. That was it. That's on 3 lines for Rex. His third round was terrible. I did not like his third, and I thought Reed closed the show out in the third. I thought this was Reed's best round. His third round, he was direct. He came at Smack for not coming to Philly.
Talk about it.
He
appreciate that, Reed.
Yeah, he talked about
come to Philly, Smack.
Oh, talk about it.
Come on, man. You playing around.
Get into it.
They done enough.
Tell it all.
If Reed beat Rex in LA, a place you pick, man. You know what it is, man. Eagles won championships. Meek Mill drops championships. Champion doing championships. Champion of the years from champion. That was actually right. I was actually right. I'm just talking to Rob. But you know what it is. Smack. Huh? Beasley. Traveled all over the world but just skip over Philly.
How you do that?
Huh?
You do that.
We got a few people.
You do that.
Huh? Butter from the block working. Big hand work. You see, come on the underground niggas working.
Reed is
playing.
Back.
Reed is back.
Cass is back.
Tech 9 is here. Y'all playing. It's just Tech 9 gotta fly over at Battle Geek. She gotta eat his whole. Come over here and see what happened. Come over here. Go ahead, though. My bad. I mean, I'm interrupting your
speech. He went from being great, treat him worse, but he talked about Smack treating him like he's a P, like he got to do. It's a Wonder Wild got to do a PG first. He said, "Because you built like a T-Rex, don't make you a dinosaur. They gonna have me on TMZ for killing a star. Don't get shot for thinking that it's still in the car." I love that line.
No cap though.
No cap though. Grand champ got me up in the ring with a Chihuahua. He said 10 years for this face-off nigga, but I was patient. So F a rap battle, you owe me a conversation. Like Reed is talking to them. He's talking to him. Talking to him in this third round. He said, when I rap, I speak facts. Do the ish with a passion. You gotta throw down your hat just to get a reaction.
Tailored for the opposite.
Direct, tailor made. He said I'm at your effing door. I'm at your effing front door like I'm handling mail. Big stick in the yard like the land for sale. Yeah, Reed third was fire, very direct, closing the space. He won his battle. He sealed the deal in his battle. Reed rounds 2 and 3 clear with a couple E's.
You know what? I just thought about this because while you was talking, I'm like, I already know who won the battle. It's not even a debate for me.
Yeah.
I was thinking, they confirmed Cassidy for 2019.
Mm.
Cassidy has the power to say, you know what, we're not doing over there. I'm Cassidy. End of the day, you know, girl, you wanna come to my hotel? And give you my room key. I'm a hustler. He has a power. He thought he did bad or good versus that. He has the power to say, you know what, I want this in Philly. Smack, this is in Philly. I'm not battling nowhere else. So, Cassidy made it come to Philly. You are the last key, last hope, the last say so.
The last
of it. You know what I mean? We got places up here they can, you know, they can book and make it happen. But that's how we got it.
Yeah.
Champion.
Baby, treat life like a baby. 'Cause what good is the rest?